Hello everybody, coming to you from Kim's Kitchen here in Kelso, Washington. Thanks for joining me. I am going to show you how I do my coffee beans in my Deluxe cooking blender. Yes, it's a Deluxe cooking blender. Some of you may or may not already know it, but it does everything that a blender does and 100 million things more. Maybe not 100 million, I might be just exaggerating a little, but it does a lot. And what it does do is it does actually cook. You actually have a heating element right here, and so you can make soups in here, you can make sauces, you can make jams and jellies, things like that. So I absolutely adore this blender. But one of the tasks that I do each week, because I love coffee, so if there's any coffee lovers out there, please raise your hand. I love coffee, and so I usually try to grind my coffee enough for a week, and I just buy the big bags at Costco. I used to use the little grinders that, you know, you'd push down on the top and then you'd do a little bit at a time, and it'd take forever to do enough for me for a week. Then I went to I think it's called a burr grinder, and you put it in all the beans in the top and it goes through and it comes down into a little container. And that was nice and another way to do it, but it was so messy because all of the stuff would fly around. Well, I have discovered that our Deluxe cooking blender does coffee beans just like I like it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to turn it on, and we have a setting on here for grind. I'm going to turn it to grind. Now I'm not going to let it go as long as the grind setting is preset for, because I want it just ground to where I like it. I do French press coffee for the most part. French press and cold brew coffee. Actually, cold brew is on my agenda to make today in the Pampered Chef cold brew pitcher, and I only had a half a cup of coffee left, so that's why I needed to grind it. And I thought, well, let's just make a video about it, because love doing it this way. So I've turned it to grind, and all I have to do is push the start button. And then we have coming out we have an accessory that can go along with this, of the big long spatula, or what comes with it is the tamper. So either one works great. I kind of just like the big long scraper that is an accessory for it, because I can scrape the sides a little bit if I need to. But this really works fast and slick. So here we go. It's going to start grinding, and I'm not going to do it for very long for the way I like it. Just watch it go. Kind of mixing it up a little bit. Then I push stop. There's still a few beans in there, but I don't want to make it into powder. I don't want it to be instant, non-instant coffee, if you know what I mean. So I just use the pulse button now. Oh, I got to cancel the grind. And now do pulse. And then I can stop, and I can do a little mixing. And then I'll do pulse. And I'll stop, and I'll do a little mixing. And then I will see, I got one more pulse, I think, and I will be good to go. Whee! And don't let that go down too far, as you see. And take it off, and you have coffee beans all ground and done and wonderful, as you can see right there. Yay! So now I have enough coffee, and it didn't make me a big old mess, and I don't have to do it in a bunch of different batches. I just take and put it into my jar. It's like a Fido jar because it's got the rubber seal on it. The other thing I like about having this extra spatula here, scraper I think it's called, is because you go down and you can get the grounds and the different things like that. If you've got sauces or something thick in there, I do a lot of pancake batter in here, and I can just scrape that down. Now, when I want to, well, I'm going to finish grinding. I'm going to do a little bit more because I use about that much coffee a week with my cold brew. Now I'm going to put 3 cups of water in here and a little drop of soap, and I'm going to put it back on here, and I'm going to turn it on to heated wash, and it's going to wash itself. So the Deluxe cooking blender is fabulous. So that is my coffee grinding 101 with the Deluxe cooking blender. If you have any questions, just pop them in the comments there for me. And if you'd like to know more about this blender, let me know. I'd be glad to talk to you about it. Have a great day, and may all your cooking be pampered.